Congratulations, great job on this.
Thank
and
you.
First of all, I have to ask you, like, are you a little nuts? Because, really, you could have written a movie set in Hawaii, South Asia, wherever. No, Arctic, like freezing cold. Like, were you glutton for punishment here?
Yeah, I think maybe we were. I think maybe the creative process needs to be painful, perhaps. But I just feel I try to find relevant subjects, have a purpose by telling stories. And the Arctic that I discovered as I was preparing for this film and writing it just felt like we had to give a sense of what the Arctic is right now with all its paradoxes. And that's what I saw there, that kind of feeling where you have like ancient traditions, but you also have a high level of modernity and high tech. And you have this DEW line, the distant early warning line, these abandoned satellites that were there to give a warning if there were attacks in the 60s. Yeah. And these are so cool, they're so visually impressive that I just felt that we had to tell a story there.
Yeah, I mean, it was beautiful to watch and just gorgeous.
Thank you.
And of course, you cannot make a movie without two amazing actors in your leads. Wow, what can I say? I mean, Tatiana and Dane, was the chemistry immediately there?
It was, but I was extremely scared because when I casted them separately, and nowadays with how time is going and how people are living, they were living in different places. It was we couldn't do a screen test with them together before actually casting them, so you never know how the chemistry is going to happen. And in this film in particular, which is like an endless love, a never-ending love story, if it didn't work, it just didn't work. But it turned out that it did, and I owe it to them to just having been able to trust the other in front of them and letting go. So they're really courageous, fearless actors.
What surprised you about Tatiana? Because God, she is one of the most talented people to come out of this country.
Isn't she?
Honest to God.
Yeah.
I don't know how she pulls off that Orphan Black every week. I just don't know.
I know.
And you think you're watching a different actor in every single role.
Yeah, and can you imagine her skin, how it hurts with the makeup?
Seriously, like that's just an aside,
daily.
But when you started to work with her, what really kind of surprised or impressed you?
Truth be told, we didn't think about Tatiana at first because it's so different from Orphan Black, right?
Yeah.
So Tatiana was gracious enough to do a screen test, and she just like, it was amazing.
Yeah.
There was no way. She was like just so stellar, and even my casting agent said, "Kim, it's her. It's like, it's amazing." So we just casted her, and it was like I was really happy that she was able to be there. And we kind of have the same approach of being in the moment and being able to improvise as we're filming things.
Yeah, amazing. Were you ever worried about frostbite or keeping everybody warm? How did that all work out?
Every single day, every single minute, we had to worry about frostbite for the actors. We have this scene where Tatiana is an homage to ski. How do you call that? Water skiing.
Yes.
An homage to water skiing, where Tatiana is on skis being pulled by a snowmobile. And at that scene, she has to be laughing and super happy, but she's freezing. I mean, her face is like burning. And our makeup artist would tell us, Kim, you have between 15 and 30 seconds for each take. Then we got to stop and warm her face to make sure she doesn't get frostbite.
Yeah, amazing. And the polar bear, like a good actor?
The polar bear, yeah. Aggie was actually cold when she came on set because she lives in BC next to a pool.
Yeah.
So when she came, she didn't want to come out of her trailer because she had a trailer.
Okay.
She's a diva.
Yeah, right.
Loves pizza and Arctic char.
Good to know.
Yeah, and she didn't like the cold.
Yeah, I don't blame her. Listen, who does? Come on,
exactly,
really.
Exactly.
Well, hands off to you. Great job on this
Thank you.
film, and best of luck with everything.
Thank you very
Lovely
much.
to talk to you.